this class we are going to discuss about the projection. A projection of a body is of two types, a vertical projection and a horizontal projection. If the body is thrown in 90 degrees upward, then that is called as a vertical projection. If a body is thrown other than 90 degrees, any angle, making some angle, then it will be a horizontal projection. So in this class, let us consider the vertical projection of a body, vertically upward projected body, or throwing a body vertically upward. So when a body is thrown vertically up in upward direction, what happens is its initial velocity will be u, and while going upward in upward direction, its velocity gradually decreases, and when it reaches the maximum height, its velocity will become 0, and then it starts coming again downward, and while coming downward, its velocity will gradually increase, and finally it will reach the starting point with a velocity of u again. So whatever the velocity we are projecting the body, with that velocity the body will reach again to the same point. So now consider the time of ascent, ta. So this time of ascent is nothing but when a body is projected vertically upward. So the upward journey is there now. It will start, it will initially thrown from the ground point and it will reach to maximum height. So the body which is starting at ground and reaching to the maximum point, maximum height, this is called as time of ascent. The time of ascent, see, consider a body, this is a body which is projected vertically upward. So this is the maximum height. It is initially projected with the initial velocity u, and it is moving with an acceleration. Here acceleration is vertically upward. Here coming to the sign convention, we can consider in two ways. If you consider the vertically upward projected as positive, then downward will be negative. If here I am assuming that vertically upward direction as negative, so minus g, so obviously the downward will be positive, and here the final velocity will be 0. Here when the body reaches to maximum height, it will come to rest for a fraction of second. So the final velocity is 0, initial velocity is u, and acceleration is minus g, and here the time taken here from down to maximum height, this is called as time of ascent. So t equal to ta, time of ascent. And here we know that for the first equation v equal to u plus at. So in this equation, if you substitute all these, v is 0 and u will be u itself, and plus a will be minus g, and t will be ta, time of ascent. And here if you bring this u like this, minus u equal to minus gta, and my cancel is minus and minus, so ta equal to u upon g. So this is the time of ascent. That means the body from the ground started, which is thrown from the ground, reaches to the maximum height. This time is called as time of ascent. And now consider time of descent. Time of descent. This time of descent is indicated with letter TD, and here now time of descent is nothing but a body which reached to the maximum height will fall down again. So the body from maximum height reaching down to the initial position from where it has started, there it is reaching. So that is time of descent. So t equal to td, time of descent, and here the initial velocity will be 0 and final velocity will be equal to the projected velocity. With what velocity we are projecting the body, with the same velocity it will reach down. So v equal to u, and acceleration a equal to, here I assumed the g as minus g, so here plus g. And now again the same equation, v equal to u plus at, and here what is v? U, and u is 0 plus g td. So td equal to again u upon g. See, here we have discussed about time of ascent and time of descent. Now let us see, here it reached to some maximum height, no? So let us see the maximum height. Maximum height. Maximum height. See, for that I am considering the vertically upward projected body only. Same the situation. U will be u, and v final velocity is 0, and acceleration a is minus g. Now for this what you have to do is you take out the equation, third equation, v square minus u square equal to 2as, and here the height, that will be the displacement. So s will be the height, displacement will be the height, and v square is 0 minus u square is u itself, so u square, that equal to 2, here a is minus g, so I am naming as minus g here, and s equal to h. So cancel this u square and minus and minus, and maximum height h equal to u square upon 2g. So maximum height h equal to u square upon 2g. And now let us consider the time of flight. Time of flight, or we call this as a total time t. That means the time taken by a body which started from ground and projected vertically upward and again coming back to the same point. This is called as time of flight. So this will be TA and this will be TD. Time of ascent, time of descent. So time of flight T equal to the sum of time of ascent plus time of descent. So here time of ascent we have u by g, and time of descent we have u by g. So u by g upon plus u by g. So you will get 2u upon g. So this is the total time taken by the body which is projected vertically upward and which is again reaching to the same initial point. So total time is 2u by g. And here we have discussed about time of ascent. Time of ascent is the vertically projected body from ground to reach the time taken by a body which started at ground and to reach the maximum height. So that is called time of ascent. And time of descent is the body which is at maximum height, the time taken by the body to reach ground from maximum height. That is called time of descent. And coming to maximum height, that is maximum height h equal to u square by 2g, and time of flight, that is the sum of time of ascent plus time of descent, the total time. The total time is called as time of flight. Thank you.